New aircraft deliveries are also up, right? Across all categories, piston, turboprop, and jets. We're seeing more units being sold. And in terms of dollar value or billings, that has also reached record highs. So if you look on the left, this is the total number of units sold since 1994. And you can see there was right before the 2008 financial crisis, piston, jets, and turboprops seem to have had a peak, if you will. We had the financial crash that came down, and then they recovered, not nearly as high as they used to be as the former peaks, right? Jet seems to be about half. Piston seems to be about 2/3. However, if you look on the right, are they making more money or less money? They have never made more money. The jet market is now at the highest it's ever been, $23 billion in sales last year. And turboprop and piston down below. You can see piston is really even selling the 1,772 units. We're just seeing 1.5 billion, which pales in comparison to the 23 billion in jets. So I think this is really illustrative of how the market, although the sales are much less than they used to be back in the golden years or pre-2008, pre-financial crisis, the entire industry has really oriented itself around jets, given the size of that market, right? It's not just 10 times, it's 10 to 15 times bigger than pistons. So when we talk about the jet market and how big aviation is sort of taking over, you can just see it in the dollar values, right? They're having a tremendous amount of success, catering to folks that really price is no object, and then GA. Right, it's great that we're seeing new sales, but the dollar value is still very low. And for business folks, it's hard to get folks excited over these numbers when you have the jet market sort of calling to them in the 20 plus billion, right? So I think this is very illustrative of some of the things that we're noticing. However, every year they're selling more aircraft. That's great. Demand is increasing, right? So that's one thing to take away.